welcome back to the Fourth Revolution. Talk about stocks for your portfolio of the future. Today we're looking at a blockchain miner with cryptocurrencies taking flight over the last few months. And honestly, the last year, since the beginning of the year, Bitcoin is up 115%, trading around all-time highs, right around $65,000 a coin. And with China now out of the crypto mining game, ostensibly, the U.S. is open to take over their significant market share. And Bitcoin miner Riot Blockchain is coming in and taking it like there's no tomorrow. Expected to double its capacity in the coming months as it increases its scalability. And Bitcoin mining is all about scalability, efficiency. And Riot is making all the right steps to make that happen. And right now, it's honestly a space, cryptocurrencies, that you don't want to miss out on. I know a lot of people are saying that this is a bubble that's going to collapse, but in reality, it's not. I mean, at this point, like I said, it's over $3 trillion in market value. Is really solidified itself in this high finance system. And institutional investors are even getting in on this action with the latest ETF, Bitcoin futures ETF, hitting the New York Stock Exchange in recent weeks, having an enormous amount of interest with over 2 billion in inflows in just the first 2 days of trading. So institutional investors are realizing that the opportunity cost of not being in Bitcoin is just too great. So it's time to get some exposure, and Riot Blockchain is the perfect opportunity to do so with a significant upside ahead going into 2022 as this company expands its scale and its efficiency skyrockets.
Riot Blockchain just took flight in the beginning of 2021. This is a 52-week chart of Riot Blockchain on the candlesticks, ticker RIOT. And this thing had an over 2,000% rally from the end of October into mid-February here, when it peaked out. And there was no shortage of interest from Reddit's Wall Street Bets, which has proven to have market-moving power, especially on a stock that has a market cap of less than 4 billion here. So they pushed this thing way beyond its marginal value, but this thing has come down even with its scale increasing. It had a recent acquisition of Limestone, the largest facility for mining, Bitcoin mining that is, in the US, and they are just exploding in scale and showing the world that they are going to be a leader in the mining space moving forward here. And as Bitcoin continues to increase in price, and its outlook looks brighter than ever, Riot is looking sharp as an acquisition to your portfolio. And like I said, we're at the point where it's too risky not to have exposure to this. And Riot Blockchain provides you with not only a fundamental play on it, but a leveraged upside. So we can compare it to Bitcoin here. You can see Bitcoin over the last 2 weeks has seen a roughly 360% jump, and that's huge. But you can see Riot is up 863%, and this thing still has a sizable upside, with analysts targeting $50 plus a share, and this thing's trading under 40. And these targets are only going to increase as Bitcoin does. This is under the impression that Bitcoin is going to trade at around $50 or $50,000 a coin moving forward here, but this thing is exploding. Like I said, institutions are finally putting money into it, and it's driving up the legitimacy along with the market value.
Analysts are getting increasingly optimistic and bullish on Riot's outlook, increasing their EPS estimates across the board following this recent acquisition. We're looking at a 2,000% revenue increase for 2021 and another over 100% increase next year. This thing's trading at a value right now. It's trading at less than 20 times PDE. I know this is just like an under the radar play that's kind of been tabooed because of Wall Street Bets jump into it earlier this year. But now, like I said, it's a value play. We're looking at 400% earnings increase this year, followed by another 60% plus next year. And this is just under the impression that Bitcoin stays trading, around 60,000 a coin, which is where it's at today. And I think this thing could go even higher. So like I said, it's not worth not having exposure, and Riot provides the perfect conduit for that value exposure that a lot of you are looking for. And I'm not going to say put a large position on this because of the huge amounts of volatility that this thing exhibits. So it's a high risk, high reward play, but it's definitely worth adding to your portfolio. So speaking of next generation companies, take a look at the Zacks latest promotion at zacks.com/promo, where we have technology innovators, a free look at that portfolio, which is run by our very own Kevin Cook. So check that out at zacks.com/promo. Thanks, guys.